I'm Anna Dusbiber, and I am an active member of the Self Advocates of Michigan. I also work as part of the disability community, providing social work support to youth and young adults. I grew up in a very supportive family and had every opportunity to explore my interests and my talents. I graduated in 2018 with my master's in social work. And in my master's studies, I really learned about public policy and how it can be a vehicle for greater change. It lit my fire and gave me access to a lot of opportunities.
Anna's personal story with disability is at the center of really what we do at the Center for Independent Living. It's a lot of people with disabilities helping out others with disabilities. So with her, immediately I think people feel comfortable because they know that she has lived experience. So it's not just somebody telling them, it's someone who said, hey, I've been there and let me tell you what's worked for me.
I live independently. I've been on my own for 22 years, but it took a while to get there. I had to learn the skills to live on my own. But because I started that at a young age, I was able to more easily make the transition to living independently.
Her work to become as independent as possible definitely allows other people to see possibilities for themselves that they may not have envisioned otherwise.
I use a wheelchair accessible vehicle that has a lift on it. I don't drive, but I require the support of others to get me to where I need to be.
Her work self and her home self, I don't think there's probably a big difference. I think her passions are the same.
I love to work out. It's necessary for me to keep up my strength, and so I meet with a personal trainer twice a week, and I love the fact that he makes me sweat. In the spring and summer, I love to get on my recumbent bike.
She's also very deliberate in working with people and getting them to the independence that they want and that they're capable of at any particular time. And so it's not a push to be whatever. It's a support to help people become the individual that they want to be.
Independence is defined by that individual. How I view independence is different from any one of the consumers that I interface with. And it's really for them to figure out what that looks like for them. There's no wrong answer. But part of that comes with really learning what your needs are, in addition to what your desires are. Because if you're able to define what those needs are, then you can put people around you to be able to create that ideal situation for yourself.
Anna's advocacy work extends in a lot of different directions, and she's been doing a lot more work recently at a state level.
I really like to be a voice for big issues that affect a wider range of our community. The work that's being done in the public policy team really affects people with disabilities across the state. You can kind of see the impact a little bit greater as opposed to providing individual service.
She always just seems to be on the forefront of different advocacy efforts that are going on in the disability community, and she's always involved in something and always educating our staff about what's going on. And I know that this is why she pursued further education, was to be the best at what she's doing now.
I see myself continuing and supporting those with disabilities. I always say that I'm not doing for the people that I interact with, I'm alongside them to help them see what their potential is.